Welcome back to the podcast. On this episode, I have Alejandro Aranda, most known for his time on season 17 of American Idol. This has been a podcast I've been wanting to record for quite some time, as he's without question one of the most talented individuals making music today. He really legitimately is. He is insanely talented at what he does. Not only does he continue to make incredible music on his own, but he's also in a metalcore supergroup with members of Left to Suffer, System of a Down, and Winds of Plague. We talk all about that, including his time after Idol, music education in school, new music, and his upcoming summer headlining tour, which everybody should rush over to grab tickets for. Head over to hondoworld.com/tour for all dates. A quick apology in advance, as my audio track is a little bit rough at times, but it's still a great listen. I had a blast chatting with him, and I hope you enjoy listening. But first, if you were looking to grab some last-minute tickets to a show or a sporting event, SeatGeek has got you covered. First-time users can grab $20 off their first-time order using promo code DENNING at checkout. Also, the team at Emo's Not Dead are always holding it down for podcast listeners, giving everyone 20% off their entire order using promo code DENNING20 at checkout. Also, if you were looking for an incredible vacation, you can head over there to learn more about the Emo's Not Dead cruise that sails from Miami to the Bahamas in January 2027. Yellow Card, The Ghost Inside, Let Live, The Wonder Years, Enter Shikari, and a lot more are playing, and it is almost sold out. So do not sleep on tickets. Get your flights, get your hotel, get all that booked, and get ready to have a blast. And with that, here is my chat with Alejandro Aranda. Boom, and we are rolling. Alejandro, what is going on, man?
Yo, what's going on, Jake? Nice to meet you.
Checking in from LA?
Yeah, checking in.
So what does a typical day look like for you when you're home?
When I'm home, a whole lot of nothing, really. I'm trying to just make as much music as I can, and I always feel very grateful to be making music and all that. So, it's all, it's a dream.
I hear you're a big anime fan. Is that true?
Yeah, I haven't really watched that much lately. I kind of saw on Netflix that they're trying to really push One Piece right now. So I'm like, maybe I should just rewatch One Piece. But then I'm like, man, do I really want to go through that many seasons of my life? And I'm like, I kind of do. So, yeah.
Yeah, there's like, 700 episodes?
Yeah, something like that.
In one season?
It's crazy.
Have you watched Baki at all?
No, I haven't.
Dude, Baki is like, it's by far one of my favorite ones. I just finished Chainsaw Man.
Oh, amazing.
So
Chainsaw Man is amazing.
Did you watch the movie?
No, I didn't watch the movie. I only, like, the thing with Chainsaw Man that got me kind of like in my feels was, I feel like the first episode of when I watched the anime, it kind of made me so depressed that I was like, I don't think I can do the movie. But anyway.
Yeah. Dude, it was packed. Dude, they brought in money.
Dang. Then maybe I gotta watch it.
They were breaking some records over at AMC.
Amazing.
Yeah, so okay, you're home, you're writing music. Does that look different day to day? It's like, you look at maybe a piano one day, maybe an acoustic another day.
Yeah, I'm kind of like my writing process, I'm pretty much whatever, I'm listening to kind of like dictates what I'm gonna be like making and throughout the day and stuff. But most of my ideas musically usually starts on piano or like a synthesizer, or honestly probably like a drum loop that I make, and
okay,
I just take it from there. But it's always changing every day.
Yeah, even like lyrically, like do you have like a huge like notes app that you work with, or?
No, actually, I kind of the way I write lyrics is it's mostly like, I don't know, I don't really write down lyrics. I kind of like do it whatever I'm feeling throughout the song, and I kind of just feel it out, and then I just go from there. So it's always hit and miss. Plus I got to learn how to read, so just joking.
Yeah, so you mentioned like it's whatever you're listening to at the time. Like, what is on your personal playlist right now?
Right now, it's kind of like everywhere. I was listening to Bruno Mars, his newest album. To me, it's really, really great. And listened to a lot of Ministry. I was listening to Gideon. There's one song from Gideon that I really, really love called Bite Down that I'm just like stoked on. I've been listening to them for a long time. And From that to Underworld, I listen to a lot of Underworld, and yeah, kind of all over the place.
I mean, speaking of like heavy music, I mean, people don't know that you're also in a metalcore band.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like kind of a super group. I mean, you got,
yeah.
members of Left to Suffer,
System of a
System of a
Down.
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, 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 dude. I mean, it's been a blessing playing music with those guys because, of course, you have Taylor Barber, Left to Suffer, incredible vocalist, and you have like, of course, Shavo from System of a Down, like one of the greatest bands of all time. And then you have Michael. I said Michael Morgoth Beats.
mhm.
He was in a band that I listened to a lot growing up called Goliath. I would go to a lot of those shows, and Josh Johnson, who was also in Winds of Plague with Michael. So, dude, incredible.
Shout out Winds of Plague, man. It's
Yeah,
like
shout outs, dude.
that's California, baby.
Yeah, yeah, man. So it's been a blessing playing music with those guys, and also like a learning curve for me because I'm solely like a solo artist. So going into like almost like a super group kind of like took me for a whirlwind, man, that I
Yeah.
never expected. I was like, this is crazy.
Does it scratch an itch for you where it's like, man, this is great. I love this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
dude.
get all the
No,
stuff out of my head this way.
yeah, no. It's been. I mean, I make a lot of heavy music in general. Again, I'm kind of like all over the place when I'm creating stuff, but with these guys, it was just like one of those like random moments for me. I feel like I have a lot of random moments in my career where I'll like pick up the phone, like from Michael. I like for Morgoth Beats, he called me because I previously worked with a few tracks with Taylor on Left to Suffer, like
Hmm.
for their group, and he just called me like randomly, and he was just like, "Hey, like we're writing a record with Shavo, and like would love for you to come by and just see if like you vibe out. And we're just trying to finish up this record that they're doing." And so originally it was like it's Shavo's project, and so it's his
Yeah.
passion project. And so Michael called me in, and I had went to his house where his studio is, and at the time, I'm pretty sure they were really, really, really like locked in on Taylor being the main vocalist because they had a few ideas of where they wanted to go. I mean, they have like the specific story, but like the whole thing with it was like the original idea was like all of Shavo's ideas, guitar riffs and songs. They were going to put basically like guest vocals over it from
Yeah.
like all of his famous friends, like from Korn to like just everyone
Hmm.
basically. And then I think they talked about it, and they were like, well, it's kind of, they wanted like Shava wanted to take it out on the road, and then just saw an opportunity to kind of like make a band and form it. So I kind of came in a little later on after the riffs were already written, and it's been awesome, man. It's like definitely crazy getting that kind of call, and then it's just like, yo, you want to be in a band with Shavo? I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, yeah, man.
I mean, do you like some of the reactions people see? Like, oh my God, like, wait, Alejandro's in this band. Like,
Yeah, I mean, even for myself, dude, I'm like half of the time I'm like, man, like, I feel like I talk to Shavo and all them too. I'm like, I feel like sometimes I'm like the random dude in the group because I'm like, coming off of like American Idol
yeah.
and like that kind of thing. Because like I totally understand, like it would be like this random dude that's just playing with these guys that are like heavy hitters in that world, So it's been awesome, man. It's been dope.
Yeah. I mean, how do you personally balance like your own stuff and then the band? I mean, there's a lot going on at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of signed up for it. I love working on music, all types of music, and I think heavy music and the space that they're in. I kind of felt like it's in their hands no matter what, like because they're
Hmm.
kind of like leading the way in terms of like the songs and the structure. And for me, I'm just trying to chime in, basically like, oh, like maybe we can try this or like a vocal harmony here and do this sort of thing. So the balance I think comes with like, I don't know, kind of like setting up a schedule for myself to understand like, okay, I have to wake up in the morning and I have to make sure that I get this done, this done, this done. And
Hmm.
with the band, it's like separating that time and understanding, like, it's a band. It's not something that I'm personally like just having my hands on everything. So it kind of has a different, just a different structure in how I approach
Hmm.
things. And, it's been dope, man, because like I've learned a lot working with those guys, and also just like in the heavy world, like meeting a lot of people that you would never expect that would like know who I am, especially with like in the heavy world, which is
Yeah.
completely like, for me, it's always like a shock. It's like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
I was
but you have like a pretty diverse fan base.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
is that surprising you at all? Like, I mean, you got like Taylor from Aaron from Intervals. You got
yeah.
uh Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach,
Yeah.
and WWE superstar Bronson Reed.
Uh, Dude, Bronson, bro, that guy's awesome, dude. I mean, he's legit been a great supporter since even before he blew up too, like in wrestling too, which is awesome to see his
Really?
career. Yeah, yeah, it's awesome.
Like, how deep do you go? Like, is it like from Idol or like from before that?
No, it was definitely after Idol. Like
Okay.
it was kind of like Idol kind of pushed me in this crazy light where I just never expected half of the people to be like, "Oh yeah, I know your music," and I'm like, "This is crazy." Especially like Jacoby, like for Papa Roach, I'm like, "Bro, what? This is crazy." And yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Like, I could see you working with Jacoby, like maybe like a lighter track, maybe a heavy track. I mean,
yeah,
I
no,
feel like
definitely.
both of you guys share that similar quality where like you guys can pop up pretty much anywhere and be fine.
Oh man, that means a lot. I mean, Jacoby, completely probably the best frontman I've seen, and he's Papa Roach is like such a legendary band. So it's funny enough, we kind of like I met Jacoby, kind of got closer with him through some songs that we worked on, and so we actually like I worked on some heavy songs with him. Yeah, yeah. They probably won't see the light of day because they're kind of like hardcore sounding, but you know,
I
I think
mean,
yeah.
what would it take to unlock those from the vault?
I don't know. I really
Like,
don't know.
I mean, we got to call somebody. That's like, I feel like that's like, you're telling me this. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think Papa Roach in general, like if their fans were to hear it, it would probably be a little bit too heavy compared to like, because they're a heavy band. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but like the stuff that we were making was kind of like a little bit. I mean, personally, it was kind of like a little bit too hardcore in a way that we were like, kind of like, it was me and Morgoth Beats, and
Yeah.
Morgoth was like basically just explaining some stuff that we were going to try to do, and then Jacoby was just like, man, we haven't done this, let's just try it. And then it sounded cool, but I feel like it could be a shell shock for their fans, definitely, if they heard that those songs that we did.
Are we talking like just drop the tuning way down?
No, he's doing like hardcore call outs and stuff. Like it was
Oh,
really
sick.
cool. Yeah,
Dude,
it was like,
you're oh my god, you're killing me right now. I need that so bad right now.
watch, I'm gonna get in trouble now. Like Jacoby's is gonna tell, like he's gonna hear
Jacoby.
this. Yeah.
But no, man, that'd be cool. I mean, I feel like it's possible. I mean, you have so many different songs in that catalog. I mean, you got stuff with Jason Butler from Let Live and Fever.
Mm.
I mean, they've done pretty much everything you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a new track out with Tubby Morse from H2O.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I
a lot.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
definitely
as far as like
legendary.
heavy music goes, like, is there a top 5 that you have in mind?
I mean, that's kind of hard.
I know, right? Like,
That's hard, man. That's hard. I mean, I can tell you one band that I would love. I mean, not so much like, I don't know. It's hard. I can't even say it. But one of my favorite hardcore bands is Bane.
yeah,
Like I feel like Bane would be like really sick to like produce a record for them, or like even Let Live. Let Live is an incredible band. Like I would love to even produce
yeah.
or
I mean,
like
have you met Jason Butler before?
No, I haven't. I've just seen him live. Legit, like
Yeah,
incredible front man, especially like the Fever stuff, like
yeah.
all
They
those
were
guys.
just in LA a few days ago, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're
Did you see
incredible.
them or?
No, I didn't, but I do know that they're hustling, man.
Okay, have you seen? You've seen Let Live before though, live, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, just insane stuff, though. I mean,
yeah. One of the craziest frontmen ever.
Yeah, I
the whole
mean
band.
that could work though. I mean, yeah, you and Jason can totally link up and make it happen.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
Um, yeah, but yeah, new music's on the way from you. You just dropped a new song,
Yeah, yeah,
Queen.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's uh, it's nice. It's cool. You have, dude, your hair in that video is awesome.
The Liberty Spikes, yeah, dude.
Yeah, what went into that?
I don't know. I kind of like. First of all, thank you so much for checking the track out. It means a lot. I'm like, I don't know. I kind of like. I was writing a lot of. I don't know. I kind of like been writing a lot of aggressive music, and I was just thinking about like what classical music means to me, at least, and like
Mhm.
the classical world. And you see like Chopin competitions and like Mozart and Beethoven competitions, and you like if you look them up online, they're kind of like this. I don't know, kind of like an outer worldly thing where unless you're in it, it's the whole world to you, and or if you're not, it's just classical music, you know. So like I was watching this this Chopin competition on YouTube, and I was like watching it and watching it, and I was like, man, like I think classical music has this crazy, not a hierarchy, but it's almost like high class. It's like it's very
Mhm.
much like this is professional music, and like it's being passed down from generations, and these classical pianists play music for like they play this composer and they only do it to a T, and they're translating exactly what the composer is doing. And for me, I was like thinking how I can't do that. Like personally, like I'm not a classically trained pianist where I can, you know, fully dedicate myself to a composer and really learn the piece of music. So I had a general like a kind of like a general idea of like what if I like tried my own like way of like almost like bringing punk to classical music, but also playing classical phrasings on piano that kind of incorporate um just like that style, and almost like kind of like going from the left field of not being so like clean looking, like
Yeah.
it's more of like, I'm going to bring the edge to it. And so that was the whole idea for it. And I just made a bunch of songs. I was like just jamming on piano and like really just diving deep on trying to play as much as I can while also trying to keep melody. And so Queen is one of those songs that kind of just came out of those batch of songs that I was making. And I wanted to bring classical music out to, for anyone that hears the song, or, if they're from where I'm from, like Pomona, like there's not a lot of classical, inspirations there. So I really wanted to bring that to light and bring culture to what it is, and I think classical music is very, very crucial in a lot of like metal and a lot of hardcore, a lot of music in general, especially like how we compose music and we make music has been brought by the opera, by classical, by
Mhm.
those things, and we just evolved from that. And so I kind of wanted to just to not only pay homage to that, but also bring my own style and like just bring the punk aspect of it.
I'm curious, is music education kind of a cause that you're pretty strong about?
um I think now it is, because I've just seen before, like I feel like YouTube was my main source of all information, like legit how to learn how to play piano, how to learn how to play jazz, or if it's just like watching, or hearing music, whatever it was. I think that it was a major tool for me, and I would like to go to like college and learn more about classical music, and learn how to do theory, and just to write music down too. So I do think that now more than ever, I think it's always great just to keep learning in general, especially the education of music. Like it's never ending.
Totally. But even for like kids in grade school, like, they're getting their hours cut due to
Yeah,
budgetary concerns. It's like, how are they going to learn the basics if they don't even have it?
exactly. Yeah, and like the basics are really fundamental. I wish for me, personally, like if I was like growing up with like a synthesizer or like a certain thing that has information that has to do with music or creativity, I feel like I would have a different mindset now, especially how I learn and do things. So I definitely do think music education is very vital for just for like the younger generation too, just to like learn more and just experiment with music.
Could you see yourself maybe like plugging into some sort of like nonprofit where you're giving kids, instruments for the first time, or maybe doing like music lessons or
Yeah, 1000%. Yeah, I would love to do that. I think the one thing that I would always want, I mean, if I ever get to the point where I can afford to like fund like a nonprofit and really go in like all the way, it would be like, just giving as much like instruments as possible to schools, like especially pianos. I feel like pianos are like super important and they're super accessible in a way that like you can learn so much from piano that can translate to other instruments too. So I would like to do that hopefully in the future.
Yeah, I mean, plus you can do your own like, YouTube or instructional series too, because I mean,
Yeah,
what if someone doesn't have access to their own classes in their area? They just look at videos that you put out and bam.
exactly. Boom. Exactly.
You ever get down with ultimateguitar.com?
No, no.
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 That
Is that
site
like
was so
tabs?
dope. Yeah, tabs.
Nice. No, I didn't. My nephew
That was
did
like
though.
the website, like back in like the early 2000s. Like, oh man, I want to learn this MXPX song. Bam.
Dude, MXPX, bro. I haven't heard them in a
Yeah,
minute.
man.
That's
Or
sick.
like, you want to check out that new Switchfoot single? Yeah.
Nice.
Very early rock radio.
Yeah. Dude, my nephew, he was into um looking that up when I was younger. My nephew's older than me, so like he would play guitar and I would just watch him, and then he would get guitar tabs and learn how to play like Coheed and Cambria and like Murder Dolls and all that stuff. And I was always just like, whoa, what? Like
Kind of a weird question, but do you ever play Guitar Hero and like Band Hero and all that stuff? And like,
yes,
did it kind of like inadvertently help you kind of along the way with?
bro, yes, dude. Guitar Hero 2, Guitar Hero Rock the 80s. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude, I remember going to Fry's Electronics and legit, I would get so stoked because for those that don't know, Fry's Electronics is like while it was RIP, but it was the best electronic store that you can go to. And they had a whole rig of Guitar Hero Rock the 80s. And I remember when I would go, I would I would just beg my dad. I'd be like, please, like, let's just stay here. Like, I don't have a car. I'll walk home. Like, let me just play this game. And I would. Guitar Hero 2 and all that stuff. Rock Band. It's like the first time a lot of people heard maps. But anyway, yeah, dude, Guitar Hero 2. Vital.
Was there a particular song on there that was like your go-to?
Probably Sweet Child of Mine for Guitar Hero 2. Guitar Hero 3 is probably Cliffs of Dover. Man, and then Rock the 80s, probably the whole catalog. I don't remember any of the songs.
I would love to see that game come back. I feel like it's kind of like it might.
Yeah, I mean, it might, hopefully. I mean, that'd be cool if it did. I think that the gaming now is just, I don't know. It's kind of at a weird space right now, don't you think? Everything's pay to play.
I mean, I think I read somewhere you play games.
Oh, all the time, man. I'm a huge gamer.
Are you more like an Xbox, PlayStation, Switch?
Well, now I'm a PC guy, but
oh, okay.
Yeah, dude.
You got that RAM money.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm like, I can truly say that I wanted to be a pro gamer for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're playing game. What are you playing right now?
Right now, it's between CS2 and then I started playing Overwatch 2 again, just because of the characters that are out. And then, I mean, played from everything from Dota to Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3, COD, Warzone. You can run it. I played it and I've tried to do competitive in all of it. So.
And then, what about Halo? You get into Halo at all?
Yeah, Halo 3, Halo Reach.
Nice.
Halo ODST, bro. I think is still nostalgic for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's so you didn't make it as a pro gamer, so you switched to music. Is that it?
No, No,
No.
the story is I just like anytime I would get off work or if I was doing anything, I just play games. That was like my downtime, and I just love games. Growing up, I remember playing again, like having an interest in gaming. What started from this game called Unreal Tournament 2003, and
Yeah.
I remember seeing this guy play it on this PC. I think it was at like a Walmart or somewhere, but they had a PC set up, and I watched this guy play Unreal Tournament, and I just got super intrigued by that, and I was like, whoa, like that's pretty fun. And so internet cafes like pop up, and I would try to go as much as possible, but I wasn't like, you know, heavily gaming until, man, probably like 19, 20, like
Yeah.
19 years old, 20 years old. Yeah. But
That feels like such a long time ago, man. Like I feel so old when I think about that.
yeah, dude, I feel
And it was a
old,
cool
bro.
like third space too.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I feel
Like
old,
those are
bro.
becoming less and less more prevalent. Like
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
yeah, I know that you kind of prioritize your privacy quite a bit, but like do you get out and like hang out at shows, or you go into like game with other people's houses, or
Yeah, man. I mean, I think the privacy thing, I don't know, kind of came with like the territory when I got on American Idol. When I got on that show, it kind of like, I don't know, it kind of just put me in a different headspace where,
Mhm.
I just do legit. I love hanging out with my friends. I love going hiking. I love playing tennis. Like, I love playing basketball. I love playing games. Like, I love all of it. I love going to the movies. Like, like out here, like there was an arc light. I would go into arc light like all the time. Like if I have a AMC pass, like I'm gonna go with my friends and just chill,
Dude, A-list is so legit, dude.
Yeah, dude. And so like that kind of thing is like usually what I do, I'm just chilling. And then when I did American Idol, that kind of like, I wouldn't say like put me in a different headspace. It was more of like, oh, like, this is more for me
Mhm.
than anything. And I just didn't really want to have just like my private like life out to the world. So kind of like put me in this weird space for a little bit. But now more
Mhm.
than ever, like it was such a long time ago that I just think that I just learned from it. Yeah.
Yeah, did you feel like maybe like consent kind of went out the window where like, "Yo, I need a photo. I need like, it's like, "Whoa. First off, like, could you chill for 2 seconds? Like, hello, hi."
No. I mean, it was like, don't get me wrong. Like it was awesome. Like I think the show kind of brought a lot of opportunity for me that I just
Mhm.
never expected, and um, I think what kind of took me back was like, um, I don't know. I think it was more of like the aspect of like people trying to figure out like your personal life. That was the more,
Yeah.
just like there's a far and few of them, like a few people that have tried to do that, and those are the people that I'm usually just like, I'm like, all right, all right. I was like, leave me alone, leave me alone. But
Bronson?
yeah, no, but
We
everyone
need you
else,
come
dude.
I need you over here.
No, but everyone else, dude. Like, I think it's incredible, man. Like, I'll be out in public, and you know, it definitely is something that I'm very grateful for, and sometimes I'm stunned by it because, like, I remember, um, like we were just out in Europe not too long ago, and I remember I think we were in Paris, and this like group of people just came up to me. It's like, yo, we really love your music. We really, we saw you on the show, and it was, for me, it was like it was crazy because like I'm like in Paris,
Mhm.
and I'm from Pomona. Like I'm first, like for them to even know who I am is like crazy, and so that kind of thing, I'm always grateful for, man, because I
Yeah.
think that's a beautiful thing, and also to like, if they heard whatever I do create, or if I make a song or whatever, and they relate to it, and they, I've had so many stories of people telling me that like, that got them to this and this and this, that always puts me, and always humbles me too. Cause like, I always feel like whenever I meet musicians that I really like look up to, and I tell them like those stories, it's like the same kind of thing. And it's a beautiful thing with music that can really bring people together. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, so I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah, I mean, even like Act of Forgiveness, like that album in general. I
Oh
mean,
man,
it's a fun record to play in its entirety, man. It just you toss it on the JBL speaker and just let it rip, and then yeah,
thanks, man.
it's a cool record to kind of vibe out to on the couch.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That was the point of that record, man. Appreciate it.
yeah. My now wife and I we listened to that quite a bit when it came out,
Awesome.
and we were starting to date and whatnot. I mean, it was cool.
Thanks, dude. Man, that means a
Cracking
lot.
up with some trail mix and just vibe out.
Just vibing out, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, again, yeah, all those stories kind of they're nice to hear.
Yeah, totally, totally.
But yeah, you're going out on tour in the summer. I mean, that has to be super exciting. And
Oh
it's under
man.
your solo name, or
Yeah.
I guess your given name.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. It's called we're basically gonna go out and just play some acoustic music for that, and then it's gonna be awesome, man. It's always like nerve wracking for me to go on tour because it takes a lot to tour in general. So
Yeah.
for me, it's like a blessing, but also it's just like this heavy weight that I'm like, okay, like I got to make sure that people get a show out of this, and then I'm gonna be traveling. I gotta make sure everything's good and good. So it's definitely a whirlwind, but it's something that I'm really stoked on, man. And I feel like this tour too is gonna be dope.
Yeah, I mean, what are you looking forward to? Like, I mean, like certain cities, like certain food spots, like certain places in general. Like,
Yeah, man. I mean, I think like it's hard to say because like every time I tour, I think like eating food and having the food of that city is all like always awesome. Um, but this time I'm kind of like just looking forward to seeing the reaction for the new songs that I'm going to be playing too, because
yeah,
that's like the main thing that I'm really stoked on, and I'm really I'm really jazzed on these new tracks too, and I think a lot of it has to do with me just like pushing forward and trying to just play to the best that I can, especially
hmm
with like presenting a show that people would like really want to just hear some new music and have a good live experience. So I felt like every city is going to be something I'm looking forward to.
is there a chance like maybe like you'll play different versions of the songs before they're kind of released, or
Yeah, yeah, it's going to be a lot of that. And I'm going to also try a few new things that I think it's just going to be great. Some looping things and
okay?
all that jazz.
So you're gonna open with Out Loud and then just go from there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's going to be the set list. It's just going to be that song and then everything else.
Yeah, I mean, have you considered doing that?
Like starting with that with Out Loud and then
Yeah,
going on. Yeah, I mean, I did it for a while. I mean, I love that song. So
yeah,
play it as long as people like it.
yeah. I mean, it's funny, like, because you were an Idol, and like that was like the one song that really, really broke out from that show. I mean, have you
Yeah.
kept up with that show since you were on it, or?
No, not really. I haven't. I haven't. It was kind of, to be honest, dude, I really wasn't even watching TV when that show came out. So I was like, I mean, the last time I saw American Idol was probably like 5, watching Simon Cowell just like yell at
Yeah,
people. so so it was just a lot of that. And then when I got on the show, it was kind of crazy. I haven't kept up with it, but it's awesome.
yeah. I mean, I'd argue that after you were done was like, well, that's it. That's cool.
Nah, man, there's probably some great.
I don't know, man. Like I saw a press bit from a couple of years ago with Luke Bryan where he's like, yeah, I think like the most talented person I've seen in the last like 5 or 6 years since I've been on it was Alejandro.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude, that guy's a cool dude.
He is. He is. He's awesome. Very awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I saw how he treats some of his like fans. I mean, it's he's so personable.
Super. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Every time I would talk to him too, he was super nice.
Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine like what it would have been like had you won the show outright and got locked into a major?
A major deal. No, I mean to tell you the truth, like, yeah, man, when you get on those shows, especially for American Idol, like I was into a major. Like that was the thing. Like when I got off the show, I was on to Hollywood Records.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, yeah, and it kind of like, no shade or anything like that. I just think that after the show happened, I did the record deal, figured out a lot of things about like how I am and also like what works and what doesn't work for me. And I had to find out really quick um what a major did. And for me, it was like I just wasn't personally ready, to be truthfully honest with you. Like, dude, I wasn't
Yeah.
ready. I wasn't ready to be in any sort of way like an artist that was just being pushed out when I, like for me, I was like still writing these songs too. Like a lot of the songs that I was playing for the show, like 10 years and out loud, and the songs that I did, like I was still writing them when I played them. So when I got off of the show, I was basically onto a major label, and um yeah, just didn't really, of course it didn't really like pan out as I thought it would, but I also learned a lot from it. And I think that the things that I learned was, well, first of all, how to say no, and
Yeah.
also like a lot of personal things that I needed to work on for myself. And I feel like with a lot of musicians and a lot of artists that go through this, they know what that comes with. And so for me, it was like it wasn't a bad thing at all. It was more of like just figuring out what I want to say and how I want to say it as an artist. And now I have more head on my shoulders, and I have more of a backbone when to just like just to say yes to things and no to things.
Yeah. Was there an instance where you said no, where it was like really, really tough doing so? Or
Yeah, I mean there was a lot of incidences like that. I think the thing that I had to say no to, I mean, this sounds kind of like crazy, but I had to say no to a lot of like just like my gut telling me that I shouldn't be going this hard with like playing live or doing shows, or like going into the machine and just being like, okay, like I'm just gonna keep playing shows. I'm just gonna do it. Keep going. And for a lot of people, they strive for that,
yeah.
and which is not like, that's something that I'm not knocking at all. But I just think for me, I just didn't want to do that when I just didn't know who I was. Like I don't know like what kind of music I wanted to present. I didn't know um what kind of artist I wanted to be, and I think for a lot of the audience, they heard Out Loud, which was the acoustic song that I had. And I think there was a lot of things that I had to come to terms with being like, okay, like I'm going to have to fight tooth and nail for people to understand that I love playing really heavy music, or I love playing
Hmm.
jazz. I love playing, different styles. And it was a shell shock when I would present those songs to the fans, when I was just playing different styles, and they were like, this isn't what we signed up for, and all this stuff. And but it is what it is. Like
Yeah.
I think the thing that I learned more than anything was just to just to follow my gut, really, and to know when I'm not happy, and just realize that it's just music. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm not having fun with it and I'm not doing it for the right reasons, like there's no reason for me to do it. So, and that's just on me. So,
Totally. At the same time, though, it's like you work really hard on something and then you put it out. It's like
yeah.
people can be less than kind online.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And it is what it is. I think it's funny when people are unkind, especially not just to like whatever I put out. It's like whatever everyone, like you could see a puppy video and someone's getting pissed at it, and something like that. So it's crazy.
Um, so does the album have like kind of like a tentative release date? Are you hoping to put out in like late fall, maybe? Or
Yeah. I'm trying to like release a single every month, kind of like trickle down, almost do like
Mhm.
a rainfall like drop of songs. And I feel like it's changing every day that I write more music, and I'm probably driving my team nuts because I'm always just like, yeah, I made this batch of songs last week, and here's some new songs this week, and I like this songs next week. It's like this whole thing that I do in this process. So I think that hopefully in the fall I'll have a full body of work that
Yeah.
hopefully I put out.
Do you have like a title that you're kind of like working on right now, or
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted to do almost like the like the first EP that I want to put out is basically called Baroque. And
Mm-hmm.
then the second one will be the Romantic period, and then basically going through all the periods of music and just naming them, and then collectively putting them all together and having like the final release of it. So hopefully soon I'll have an album name.
Yeah. So I noticed you put out a cover of Folded by Kehlani.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what led to that? Like, it just was like, you know what? I really like this song, and I really, really wanted to put my own spin on it.
Boom. That was it. Yeah. That song's so dope. I mean, when I first heard it, I was like such a fan of it. And Kehlani, she's like legit an R&B legend. Like her voice is so incredible. And I was like, dang, like I would do cover this song, but I can't sing like that. So I was like, dang, like what am I gonna do? So I just, just overplayed on guitar and just try to chime in on what she's singing. And the song's awesome.
I mean, I had the idea when I was thinking about this, like, like you could do a legit mixtape of just like covers.
Yeah, I would
and
love
bring in
to.
people to collaborate. Like,
yeah, that'd be
like
awesome.
What other songs like would you love just to lay down? Even it's like fingerstyle, like
yeah,
piano, whatever.
I mean, I would kind of like to. I think like Lady Gaga is one of them. I mean, I think like most of the pop stars I would love to like work with, of course, but like I don't know. I mean, to do a remix album would be kind of cool. Like now that I know like a lot of the guys in the heavy world too, I would love to do a bunch of like just heavy music and make it more classical and stuff. That'd be dope too.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean, you're kind of just nailing all the side quests. I mean, you got Papa Roach that we need to see. We need to see those songs hit the light of day. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know who we need to. I don't know who we need to cyberbully, but
well, I don't know about bully. You just got to hit up Michael and Jacoby. Just be like, yo, you guys wrote this.
Yeah, I mean that. God, Morgoth Beats and Jacoby. That's who it needs to be happening. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you've been on like Silent Planet stuff. You've been on so many different things. I mean, is there a certain artist you would love to collaborate with, like in the heavy world, where it's like,
man, in the heavy world, there's so many good bands that are rocking right now, man. And I don't know. I think like, I mean, I would love to work with like Coheed and Cambria. I think like they're such a, to me at least, they're the most underrated band in general. Like they're like the sickest band ever, really. They're like riffs, the way that the band just runs with it and has these stories, it has an arc and everything. It's just so dope. I would love to work with maybe, I would love to work with a lot of bands. Deftones, that'd be sick. Loathe, the homies Loathe. I love Loathe. I would love to work with Dayseeker. I think Rory's amazing.
Yeah, let's make that happen.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. And I think they're already on a high right now, which is awesome. And they're like completely, they're just like an incredible band. I think like there's so many I can keep going. Yeah.
What about Rain City Drive? Have you
no,
checked them out?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God. Okay. So kind of a similar story. Matt McAndrew was on The Voice.
Amazing.
And got runner-up.
Oh, crazy.
And then do you know who Johnny Craig is?
Yes.
Okay. So he was in a band called Slaves that have since renamed to Rain City Drive.
Okay.
And Matt took over for Johnny last minute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he's a fantastic vocalist.
Wow. I'll check him out.
He was on Adam Levine's team.
Okay.
Like probably like 10 years ago or so.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, he teaches lessons in LA. I mean, that could be someone that you might want to hop on a track with, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, because I mean, Rain City Drive has a song with Dayseeker.
Amazing.
Yeah. I think it's called Medicate Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check them out.
But yeah, so tour happens in the summer. Anything else that you're kind of cooking up for the rest of the year?
I mean, I've been cooking up a lot of different styles of stuff, and hopefully just more and more music, really, just heavy music.
Are you doing like VIP stuff on the tour? Or? No.
No, I don't think so. I think we're just we're just running it. We're just gonna
Okay.
plan some
What about
shows.
like maybe like fan clubs or like kind of like a Patreon or
No, dude, I think I'm just running it solo dolo, dude. Just running it.
which has to feel great. I mean,
You know,
having that freedom.
there's no freedom with that. It's
No,
just pure. There's pure, just like I gotta work, man. Nah, I'm just joking.
I mean, no, but it's great though. I mean, you know what I noticed about the tour is that the ticket prices are really, really cheap.
Yeah, yeah,
They are so cheap. Like, was that an intentional move that you and the team kind of sat down with, where it's like we want as many people to come out, have a great time, and just
yeah.
vibe?
Of course, man. I think that's like the main thing. I think like ticket prices in general, like, dude, like ticket prices have been so high lately, and I think that the prices, if they're just justifiably just there for people to have a good time, like that's legit what I'm about. So
Yeah, I mean, Portland's gonna be a good spot. I mean, because it's across the street from a arcade.
yeah, yeah, dude,
Have you
Portland's
been
awesome.
to Ground Control before?
Never been to ground control.
Oh,
The only place I played in Portland is was it the Crystal Ballroom? I
yep,
played that place a lot, and it's so awesome. And the record store that's right next to it. And then I would go to
Millennium.
this
Yeah.
do the one donut shop that I like there. It's called Peps Donuts, I think, or Pips
Yeah.
Peps. You know, that place is really good, dude. I love Portland.
Yeah. I mean, when you come down in the summer, I mean, the arcade's literally across the street from the venue.
Awesome.
And so, yeah, it's right next to a Voodoo Donuts. It's,
Catch me there, bro.
dude, it's kind of like the best place to stop.
That's awesome. Dude, I
But
can't wait.
yeah. Okay. So, HondoWorld.com is kind of like the landing spot for all things
Yeah, all
Alejandro.
things tickets, all things music, all things merch. Yep, all there.
Is there going to be like kind of exclusive things to the website, like that you might like slip in or?
Yeah, yeah. I'm working on a bunch of things right now, especially for like the exclusive stuff that people would, and fans that really want to listen to new tracks and unfinished tracks and stuff like that. So just be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the best thing. It's like, oh, you didn't go to HondoWorld.com, so you didn't hear it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
Plus, it just
exactly.
sounds fun to say too, like HondoWorld.com.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But hey, is there anything else that you want to kind of like drop on us before we kind of wrap up here?
Nah, man. Just thank you for having me, and it was awesome talking to
Yeah,
you.